Hello. Another tired one today. Thank you to the person who actually watched yesterday's video before I even edited it. You know, well, edited. Added the thumbnail. I didn't even bother tagging it. It was a very tired, very rambly one about hanging out with people, and you know what? Thank you. You're the person who watched it. I appreciate it. So yay. Excuse me. So today was interesting because I didn't get my confirmation text from my agency that I'd be working today, and then I know I would, if I would been scheduled to work at start at 10, and then 11 they gave me a call saying, where are you? You're working today? I sent you a text. I'm like, I didn't get a text. So can you work? Yes. I've already had breakfast, so give me a minute, give me about half an hour to get dressed. So we did that. It's fine. I was already awake, already eaten. So I went in, saw my boss, and he was like, what happened? This happened, and I showed him the phone that had my, am I working tomorrow? And no reply. And he goes, well, I thought you knew you were coming in anyway. So, well, no, it kind of goes to day by day things. So I don't understand that. You should be in the whole week. So whenever you said it, I think I did. Maybe I didn't. Don't quote me on that. So there you go. So I did work today. So it's 3 days in a row. And tomorrow I am working 6-2. So an earlier shift. Which, it's like, one thing is a stupidly early morning. Because I have to get up about 4:30 latest to get up and ready to be at work for 6, and but it means I'm finishing early. And yeah, wow. So you might be noticing a slight difference in the picture. New light bulb. Yeah, the old one went. I mean, see how brown and manky that got. And this is a new one. I don't know how bright it is. I don't know what the looms and all that are, but brighter. Also probably helped that I dusted the thing a little bit. I don't know how well this is going to show up. No, you can't really tell. I don't know if you can see, but those like shadowy blobs in the shade are dust. Because I basically changed the bulb and knocked it up, but I didn't have a chance to clean it properly. So I think it's like mostly the bulb, but then a little bit that the shade's slightly cleaner. So yay! Like, I was just looking at the thing, and the walls are clear, and Modest is bluer, and Forks is redder, and it's nice. You can see more details. See my picture a bit better now. Wow, you can actually see the line from the lampshade more than normal. So there you go. That's that. So that's my day and my new light bulb. And this is a book that has questions in it. And should we answer today's question? Let's. That's what we're here for. Ooh, another one of those if only one questions. If you could only travel to one place for vacation for the rest of your life, where would you choose? And I'm thinking this answer through very carefully. Because there's the clever answer and there's the answer that jumps into my head. But there's like... Okay, I'm going to give you the answer that jumped into my head, and I'll explain my reasoning. And it is slightly contrary to what I said before about the place I'd like to visit as an actual dream location. So, a place I'd like, you know, if I could only vacation in one place, and let me make sure I'm... Travel to one place for vacation for the rest of your life, where would it be? The United States of America. All of them. Because if you can only go... Now, I'm 40, given a healthy lifestyle, you know, I could realistically go to 90 or beyond. There's an old lady I know, elder lady I know, through just, she knows a lot of people at the council, and I get on quite well with her. She's 85, and if she's already 85, I'm like literally almost half her age. There's no reason I can go to 90. So we're talking 50 years. I reckon if you are literally going 50 years, only can vacation at the same place, but that place has 50 different chunks of place to visit, then yeah, that's a place, one state a year. And you could get a bit creative, like say maybe a month in California, because California is quite a big state. Maybe I don't know for landmass if, like, Texas is bigger, but I don't know if it's got as many, I don't want to say interesting places, because I'm sure it's a beautiful, really beautiful state and stuff to look at, but I mean, like, California has, like, it has its theme parks, it has its beaches, it has its places of interest, like, you know, all the Hollywood stuff. Whereas I can only think of Texas having its capital of Houston. It's probably got some interesting, you know, farms and stuff you could probably look at, but I don't know for historical places. But like I said, you could probably spend a good month exploring California, a good month exploring Texas. I keep wanting to say Tesco, but it's not, it's Texas. You know, North and I say about Utah a lot for, you know, reasons, but you know, as far as I understand, North and South Utah are quite different. Northern Utah being mostly where the Mormons are, and Southern Utah being more Native American. So there's your contrast. So yeah, I mean, was the question suggesting that I should pick like a town? Because we do know a guy who, I don't know if it's actually the closest, the one we went to the most. There is a beach town place, which I guess is the closest to us, you know. It's about a morning's drive. We used to go on coach trips, called Walton-on-Naze. I couldn't point to it on a map, but there you go. That's... And there are other places. I mean, Essex is actually kind of coastal. Because where I am, we're not that far. It's southeast, East Anglia, I'm never sure. It changes depending on what form you're looking at. But it's in the sort of roundy bit north of London. And it's not that far from the coast. Like I said, a couple of hours drive. Yarmouth is a couple of hours one way. I don't feel like I live near a beach. I'm not a coastal person, but it takes less than a day to get to a beach from where I am. You know, less than the morning, so there's that. And anyway, this guy we know, we used to go to these regular trips to Walton-on-Naze, and they were just day trips. And as I got older, I'm like, yeah, we learnt all the rides, we sort of knew the beach. And as I got older, a bit more, yeah, I'd do something else. But it was still fun. It was still a thing we did as a family. You know, my cousins went and everything. So it was a good thing for a day trip. This guy went for a week in the caravan for I don't know how many years. I think maybe he's still doing it. So I wouldn't want to do something like that. Same with one of himself's colleagues. Goes to a particular place in Spain, Costa del wherever, and apparently spends £2,000 on drinking British beer and eating British food and sitting in the sun. No, I wouldn't do that. But like I said, yes, the United States of America is a place. And if it's the only place I can vacation for the rest of my life, then for the rest of my life I will be exploring different states and cities and places of interest. And you know, we'll go to Hawaii, we'll go to Alaska, we'll go to all. And yeah, that is what I would do. That is the one place I could explore. Yeah, because it makes sense. And I do want to go visit Canada. Of course I want to visit Canada. I'm not saying that Canada would be less interesting. Of course it wouldn't. It's a bigger landmass. But just going on the cleverness of saying, oh, it's 50 parts, I'm probably going to live at least another 50 years. Why not? Why not pick that one? So yeah. So yes, clever, you know, trying to be, you know, can you go one place and the same place every single time? Yes, technically it is the same place, but it's a different part of the same place. That's my answer. United States, because it's a big place and there's lots to explore, and you could go there once a year, every year, and find something new because you just pick a different point on the map. Boom! I'm here. Feel free to follow me. I'm also here. I'm also trying to do the greetings fellow young people thing, and it's not working for me. It's not. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you are still watching this or started watching this, if you're to this point, you're awesome. You know you are. Thank you. I've been Michelle, you've been listening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!